What's going on, people? Welcome to the LV Live Show. I'm LV Live. Please hit that like, share, subscribe button. Once again, I want to thank all the new subscribers for coming by to my channel, man. It is truly, truly appreciated, right? So the New York Giants had a tough loss today playing against the 11-1, now 12-1 Philadelphia Eagles, 48-14. I mean, there's levels to this, right? And they showed it today, right? The Eagles are just in a totally different league than the Giants. They just are. I mean, talents, from top to bottom. I mean, they even got guys from, free agency, like Ndamukong Suh. They have him, Robert Quinn on the edge, right? And of course, the great A.J. Brown they got from the Titans. You pair him up with Devontae Smith. I mean, it's just weapons all over the place. Weapons on top of weapons. They just seem like they have. And of course, I don't know what it is, but it's like the reemergence or the emergence, I would say, of Jalen Hurts. He's looking like he's going to possibly be the MVP this year. He just looks great. He's pretty much doing it on all levels, passing, running, everything. Their offense is legit. They are loaded. They are probably the favorite right now, maybe right behind the Chiefs to win the Super Bowl, and they proved this today against the Giants. They did not hold back anything. Of course, the Giants are very, very limited, as we all know, but the Eagles just took it to them. They didn't hold back anything, and they really just blitzed the Giants and just blew their doors off in MetLife. It's going to be a lot of things that Brian Dable is going to have to do with this team, right? People could talk about the fact that Julian Love didn't get the interception. He should have hit Devontae Smith on that 4th and 7, I believe. We're going to talk about the punter missing the kick, right? But the reality is that the Giants just aren't that good. They're just not, and talent-wise, we're just not there. Of course, we have the injuries, but I don't even think with the injuries we can compete with the Eagles. If we had everybody back and we were full strength, what would the score be? 35-21, 35-24, 35-17, right? I'm just saying. I mean, that's just what it is. Losses like this make you realize how the Giants are still a couple of years out, right? They're going to have to do a lot of work in the draft, a lot of work in free agency to get some pieces in here. To me, the key is on the outside. We have no breakaway receivers, and of course, our secondary is atrocious, right? So we got to get some guys on the back end defensively, and we need some guys on the offensive edges, meaning wide receivers, who can make explosive plays, right? Because that's the key. We already have the running back, we have the quarterback. So now you need guys on the outside that people can fear. Because then when they do that, when the blitzes aren't going to come, it's a whole bunch of different things that the defenses are going to have to think about if the Giants have weapons like that, right? But what the Giants don't, now it's pretty much the defense can do whatever they want to because they don't fear anybody but Saquon. So, the Giants are just very, very limited, right? And it shows you today when you play against a top team like this, who's pretty much the best team in the league. It was just one of those games. It was just one of those games, one after another. And what the Eagles did is what all great teams do. They took advantage of every opportunity, and they scored points. They didn't go for field goals. They scored touchdowns. Before you know it, the Giants were down 21-0. That pretty much was the ball game after that. And they just added on, right? So, I mean, could I say, okay, we're upset, we're frustrated? Not really. I mean, the Giants are really, with their record being 7-5 now, they're kind of superseding our expectations with this record. People say, oh, we got potential to make the playoffs. I'm not thinking about the playoffs. There's no way. I don't see the Giants. They might squeeze out another win. I don't see them getting to 10 wins, maybe even 9 wins in this next stretch, right? So we should just be happy with the results, what we have. And I'm really excited about the future because I think Brian Dable is going to really, him and Joe Shane are going to get back there. They're going to get free agency. They're going to hit that hard, and they're going to pretty much go in there and make sure they're pretty much locking in the draft and making sure they get top players in there who could pretty much going to come in, and help the Giants out to where we can get us to where we could be back in contending. I think that's where I think they're on the right path. It's pretty much what I'm getting at. They have injuries are the key, and they have pretty much a whole bunch of backups and a whole bunch of practice players out there. So, I mean, the Eagles were just cooking them on the outside, right? Especially that move that A.J. Brown put on. I forget the guy's name. I think it's McLeod. I think it was number 44. Come on, it looked like it was in practice, man. It didn't even look like he was even putting up any resistance. It was Yeah. But hey, look, listen, I love the Giants fight. I love what they're trying to do with the pieces with what they have. But hey, we just got to, hey, listen, guys, we got to continue to build. We got to continue to build. I'm not thinking Super Bowl. I'm just taking it week by week, and that's how all Giants fans should, right? And just kind of, so we got Washington coming up next week, prime time on Saturday, on Sunday night. So hopefully we can have a good showing, a better showing than today. And hopefully we can get Saquon better because he's obviously still hurt. We can pretty much get Leonard Williams, Big Cat Williams back out there and try to steal a victory in Washington next week. All right, but listen, that's my show. I'm LV Live. Please hit that like, share, subscribe button. Hit that like button. Hit that like button, people. All right. Also, too, please leave comments so we can go back and forth and debate. All right. I'm LV Live, and that's my show, and I'm out. Peace.